My name's Heath Kirchart, and I guess we're going to talk about how I wasn't very good at skateboarding. This spot was in New Orleans, and I wanted to backflip this rail. It was kind of like a bridge that went over a train track, and I'd found it years earlier on a foundation tour, and then went back with Jamie Mousberg to film it, and we flew out there, and the spot was just nothing like I remembered, and I didn't want to try it, but I'd flown out there, and I'd flown Jamie out there, and you're kind of in that spot where you're stuck, you have to try it. Yeah, it was just one of those situations where I just went for it, not wanting to do it, didn't have any confidence, and just as soon as I ollied, I ended up gapping out too far, and once I hit the ground, the momentum just kind of made me whack my head, whiplash my head onto the cement there. That one I threw up after. That was before I ever heard of concussions or going to the hospital. We went there just for that one trick, and so like once I hit my head and was dizzy and nauseous, it was just kind of like, all right, let's just go to the airport. That was probably the worst time I've ever hit my head. And that one, the damage is probably surfacing now. Another time, this one, I hit my face. And so this one was in the Emerica video. I tried to grind this 20 stair ledge, which I'd already done previously, but I was going back to, I think I was gonna try to 5-0 it. So I was like, let me try to do a line and I'll grind it and I'll be like me warming up for the trick I came here for, the 5-0. So I was rolling up to it, not scared at all, I'd already done it, and then just ollied right onto it, and it just stuck. And I just flew like from the top of 20 stairs onto the whole side of my body and my face. So like the main part in contact was my face and shoulder. I'd ended up doing some nerve damage to my face, and I'd gotten a root canal earlier that day that I tried it. So like I had all this pain and kind of Novocaine. So the next day when I couldn't feel my face, I was just like, maybe it was the root canal, maybe he actually got up there and hit some nerve or something. So when I saw him a week later, when you go to get the rest of the root canal done, I asked him about it, and he's like, no, I didn't hit any roots or any nerves in there. This is obviously because you got the shit beat out of you, because my face had swollen up and my eye was all black and blue. That was probably the ugliest looking slam I've taken. So this was later. This is probably like, this is the last trick I filmed, and I was filming with Minor for a trick in Jerry's part of one of the Emerica videos, Made 2. And this one, simple picnic table, bump over a picnic table. I was trying to backside 360 over it, skating for like an hour or two, pushing towards this picnic table. Just, I don't know, lost the energy or something. Right when I clicked my tail, bail, as I was starting to like turn the 360, so my heels end up clipping the picnic table, flew to the upper back and the back of my head, and just kind of like somersaulted over my own body. Another head injury. Okay, so this one, go back a little bit, and this was downtown LA, the Arco rails. I know that people skated the 8 and then the 18 or whatever it was, but I don't know if anyone ever skated the 18 and the 18 or whatever the fucking stair counts were. And so I was going to lip slide the top 18, then lip slide the bottom 18 in a line. So I lip slide the first one, go to the second one, just stick, ended up falling onto my side, breaking my collarbone. That one just doesn't look like much, and then ended up breaking my collarbone on it. I think when you break a bone and you go back and watch the footage, you want there to be some grotesqueness to it, but that one just kind of looked like I slid a little bit. Another slam that's not actually a slam, but people ask me about a lot, is I had a Birdhouse ad falling off like a bus stop overhang. That was just fake. We were trying to do something that would grab people's attention, and we hadn't come out with our part where we set up this jump ramp to a bunch of stuff, so no one really knew what was going on in the ad. And so, yeah, we went out and bought a trampoline, and it was just, I think we tried to dangle me from my own belt, like through my belt and Jeremy's belt. He would be on top holding me, and then once that didn't work, we went and bought a trampoline, and like we threw the skateboard off with me. Yeah, it looks like I would have died. It's just a photo of me jumping onto a trampoline. I have one that was in Minefield where I tried to ollie over this like handicap rail, real long, mellow, take-off, launch, whatever, I don't know what they're called, over a rail to a drop. I've been trying for a while, and the one that's in the video, you can see that I'm just like kind of gapping and the board's coming off my feet, but you're kind of in that no man's land to where it's too late to bail, the board's off your feet, it's below you, there's not much you can do. Yeah, and that one just, everything went wrong. Ended up landing on the board, off the drop, falling forward, and it looks like I hit my face on like grass, like I'd kind of gapped it all the way into this little grass section. But in the grass section, of course, there was a little pipe or something that was cement, and that's what I ended up hitting my face on. Not the grass or the dirt, but right into that one little section of that grass plot that had cement. And so, yeah, that's another one. I tried to kickflip this like 4-block in San Diego. Jamie Thomas had ollied it, but it looked really good. Like when he ollied it, I'm like, that cap looked really great on film. And it's another one of those ones where like you're just kind of getting pile drived into the ground the whole time. And the slam that people have seen, the one that was in maybe a Transworld video, it's not like a proud clip of mine. To me, it doesn't even look that good. I just kind of land, fall forward. I don't even remember, but I still see that one to this day, and it's a reminder of how bad of a kickflip it was. When people used to come up to me, they definitely would only talk about the slams. Like, people seem to care a lot more about that than anything you ever made.